to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me for another one of my videos. So I'm filming on a new camera today, so if anything goes wrong or the sound quality is a bit weird, I have tried. So today I wanted to show you really how I do a spiritual home haul. So obviously I'm going to show you items which I've bought, but I want to show you where I place them within my home, how I use them, and how they can really help you build a positive life, build your own little sanctuary, because it's so important to be able to have a place where you can go and you can, you know, realign and feel really positive, and your home should definitely be one of those places. Everything I speak about in this video as well will be linked in the description box down below, so make sure to check that out. So first of all, I wanted to show you what little pieces I actually have in my living room. So to start off with, on my bookcase, which is kind of next to my TV stand, an area which I look at when I'm sat on the sofa, I have this beautiful wooden triangle which I bought off Etsy from an incredible store called Copper Moon. I absolutely love this Etsy store. I've come across so many amazing spiritual pieces which I want. It's all handmade in Southampton, and this lady is so lovely, and honestly her work is stunning, so I absolutely love this. From memory this was about £25, but she has loads of different designs, all with intricate designs on. I want a quite a plain one, so you can get ones with like loads of cool designs on, moons, everything, you name it, she does it. So this is my crystal shrine where I like to put all my crystals. I think that having them in the living room is a great place for them to be, because they obviously, you know, emit a lot of energy, and I like having them in the living room because that's where I probably spend most of my time. I have a few in my bedroom as well, but I like to have them all displayed there, and I think it looks really pretty as well, and Mr. C approves of it. Yes. So next on my bookcase, I also have a HomeSense crystal tea light holder. So I got this from HomeSense and I absolutely love this. I've been looking for one of these for ages, and they came into my local store, but they did not have the colour I wanted at all, and I just couldn't find one which I vibed with, and then I finally came across this bluey one, and I just thought this is the candle holder for me. I absolutely love it. It gives an incredible effect when burning. It just looks like really flickering and really pretty, and behind it I have all my favourite Hay House books, all my spiritual favourite books which I absolutely adore, and I just love being able to look at all of this because it reminds me of, you know, what good work I do, and that, you know, all of these wonderful things are surrounding me, and I have inspiration, I have incredible books to read. I just love being able to look at it on my bookcase. Then also on my bookcase I have my Lidl salt lamp. So this is a pink Himalayan salt lamp, and I got this from Lidl actually at the beginning of this year, and I funnily enough went into Lidl yesterday, and they have these Himalayan salt lamps back on offer for £8.99 from the 22nd of October. So if you want one of these bad boys, get down to Lidl on the 22nd of October. It is no joke that I went in there yesterday and saw that. I was obviously meant to tell you because I knew I was filming this video today. I love my Himalayan salt lamp. I don't have it turned on too much, to be honest. I actually prefer it just sat there. So pink Himalayan salt lamps are great because they remove all the kind of like negativity out of the air, all the pollution, all the microwaves and TVs, electronics, things like that. So it's a really purifying rock to have, and it's great to have it in your living room around your electronic devices, just so that it can, you know, help you relax. And I just think it's so pretty as well. Even just as a statement piece, it's so pretty. So also on my bookcase I also have a few more boxes full of books and candles, of course, gotta love the candles. So on my coffee table, I absolutely adore my Anthropology crystal coasters. So these weren't the cheapest in the world, but my God, they are stunning. I absolutely love them. They came in a variety of colors, so I got 4 of them, and I just think they like suit my house so well because they're just like crystals, they look amazing, and yeah, I absolutely adore these. And you'll also notice the amount of candles around my house as well. So obviously I'd like to say this is Hygge Adam, but really I'm just a candle addict. So the reason why I have so many candles around my house is simply because I love candles so much. So also in my living room I have a ladder bookcase which I absolutely love, and it's covered in beautiful houseplants which I got from my local store Cherry Aid. They sell the best plants ever. Honestly, I have not found any other plants which like are to the same quality, and they just look so chic. So I love my plants, and I think it's great to have live plants in your house as well because it just evokes energy, evokes like nature and all those wonderful vibes. I also have a lot of Buddhas around my house as well. I love having Buddhas just because I'm not Buddhist as such, but I think they're such peaceful beings, and I really like having Buddhas surrounding remind me. And again, it adds to the spirituality. So you'll also notice random books around my house as well, on the windowsills and on the bookshelf. I just love to have little bits of inspiration, little corners of inspiration around the house. So, you know, if I'm walking by my window and I see a book I want to read, I'm just going to pick it up. And I just like having little corners of inspiration, not just on one bookcase. So also on my bookcase, I have my own candle, of course, from my candle range with Candle & Co, which is my Dream, Believe, Achieve candle. And I have my Asda palmistry hand. I love this hand, and so many of my friends who come around and see it are like, this is awesome, I love it. So it teaches you palmistry, and I think it's just a really cool looking thing to have as an ornament as well. I also in my kitchen have some incredible prints from Desenio, I think you call it, Desenio, I'll link it below. So I love these prints. I've got 2 in my kitchen and 1 on my staircase. And I love the ones in my kitchen because it's my white butterfly girl, which of course defines my entire life, and a quote all about positivity and mindset. So in the morning when I'm having my breakfast, I look up at them and instantly feel inspired. And if anybody comes around my house as well, I like that they can read them while they're having a cup of tea and be like, oh yes, oh I like these vibes. So moving on to my stairs, I've kind of got like a little bit of a shelf. So I've made this into a kind of like spiritual nook as such. So I've got my 2 other candles there from my candle range, my spiritual gangster one and my positive mind, positive vibes, positive life candle. So I think that having my own candles around the house as well, like it makes me feel proud of myself and my work, and they just smell delicious anyway. So I've also got again a little small collection of books which inspire me, and I've also got my rose quartz Oliver Bonus bookends, which I adore more than life itself. So I'm so glad I got them. They look perfect on my stairs. I think it's just really nice as well to have these little, you know, spiritual nooks of where you just put some little like crystals and books and candles, because then it just makes you feel good and it reminds you that your spirituality is like throughout your home. Also hanging down my stairs, I have my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful chakra wall hanging, also from Copper Moon on Etsy. I absolutely loved this. When I saw this, I was like, this is going on my stairs without a shadow of a doubt. It's got real crystals in it as well. It's so, so stunning. I can't get over how stunning it is. And I love that it's handmade, and I love that it's locally made. And again, I just think her store is incredible. You need to go and check it out. So for me, I really wanted something chakra related to remind myself to be aligned, to focus on my chakras, to remember that my chakras are there and need to be worked on. So for me, it's more of a reminder piece, and it's beautiful. And again, I want people to be like, oh, I feel so zen in your house, Emma. And finally, at the top of my staircase, I have my Oliver Bonus Moonology canvas. Well, they call it a canvas. It's a print in a frame, so a print, shall we say. So this again was another piece I had my eye on for so long, and I absolutely love it. I've learned all about the moons, which is good, so it's a good little science lesson as well as being spiritual. But again, like whenever people come around my house, they're just like, oh my god, I feel so inspired, I'm learning so much, and the energy is amazing. And definitely energy in your house is so important. So for me, I always do a white sage cleanse. So you can buy white sage incense sticks from, you know, crystal shops or any sort of like spiritually home shops around you. Or you can actually buy white sage from a crystal shop. I have both. I do the incense sticks most days just because of like people coming in and out of my house, and I want it to feel harmonious and positive. But if I need to do, like, if I feel like there is negativity in my house or anything like that, I will do a full sage cleanse with the proper sage. And it absolutely stinks. Everybody thinks I've been smoking weed after it, and I'm like, I promise I haven't, it's white sage. So it does stink, and I wouldn't advise any animals or children around when you're doing it because it is extremely strong. You'll feel a little bit high afterwards. So yeah, you don't want kids or pets around that, but it is worth doing, definitely. I'm not promoting like this drug-like substance here. It's so worth doing, and it just feels amazing, and it cleanses you and cleanses your environment and leaves lots of positivity. So there we go, guys. There's my spiritual home haul and how I use it around my house. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and like I said, everything I've spoken about will be in the description box down below. So thanks guys for watching my video. I appreciate all your views and likes. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, because I would love to see you again soon, and I'll see you in my next video, which will be on Friday. Lots of love, guys.